Hey everyone, we have news about The Batman Part 2, news involving talks happening behind the scenes of The Batman Part 2. The site Nexus Point News reported that Robert Pattinson will have an important role in the film Dune Messiah, and this Dune movie will be filmed this year, which raised alarms among people worried about the status of The Batman Part 2. All right, folks, let's talk about why there are a lot of rumors on social media causing controversy for the continuation of The Batman. Once again, it seems that DC fans can't catch a break. Before we dive into this topic, don't forget to hit the like button, comment, and subscribe for more content like this. Also, follow our other social media accounts on Instagram and Threads, where I'll keep you updated on this universe we love so much. Now, let's start discussing the situation with The Batman Part 2. As you can see here on the Nexus Point News site, they confirmed that Robert Pattinson will have an important role in Dune Messiah. Believe it or not, the script for Dune Messiah is practically ready, and they'll start filming this summer, meaning in 2 or 3 months they'll begin shooting. What's impressive is that all Warner films typically start filming before The Batman Part 2. What really caught my attention on social media is that people began to worry because Robert Pattinson has a clear schedule to make this Dune film. It's a lengthy and complex film that could easily disrupt his schedule for filming The Batman Part 2, or even delay its filming to January next year. Amid all these speculations, 2 important figures emerged. First is reporter Justin Kroll, who provides clarification regarding Dune's filming, stating clearly that a possible filming of Dune Messiah by Robert Pattinson wouldn't interfere with his schedule for The Batman Part 2. This eased concerns since he's a journalist with reliable sources. If he says Dune Messiah's filming won't affect The Batman Part 2's filming, that's good news. Then came another significant reporter in this story from Dan Marcus's account. He's a screenwriter with a film column who has worked on some films too, and he said, "The Batman Part 2 is just not happening. The signs are all there. No real development or announcements in many months. The cast signing on to other projects. It's time to state the obvious. It's dead." That was quite a heavy tweet declaring that the film won't happen, and people started pressing him for information. Soon after, he tweeted again saying, "I really hope I'm wrong about this. I'm a huge fan of the first film. Loved the Penguin. I've just been hearing too many whispers from too many people that the studio has been quite annoyed Reeves is taking his sweet time. It's not looking good, and hasn't been for a while." And this is where this important information comes in, because this is not the first time we hear that DC Studios and Warner are not satisfied with the fact that Matt Reeves is taking too long to finish the script for The Batman Part 2. As everyone knows, Matt Reeves had a personal issue last year. Nobody knows exactly what happened. Some people speculated that he went through a divorce, but that was never confirmed by him. And the year before, there was that issue with the writer's strike. So everything bad that could happen to delay the script for The Batman Part 2 is really happening in Matt Reeves' life. And it seems to me that DC Studios is being patient with Matt Reeves, giving him time to write the script and deal with his personal problems. But it also seems a bit inevitable that they are frustrated with the delay in the project's development. In my opinion, if I were Peter Safran or James, I would be frustrated too. So since this is not the first time we've seen someone echoing DC and Warner's discontent with Matt Reeves, I tend to believe that this is indeed happening behind the scenes. It's obvious they will never confirm this. If you ask James Gunn, he'll say everything is fine. But I truly think it's impossible for them not to be a little bothered by such delays. But therein lies the difference between being unhappy and not making the movie. That's another matter. There are many other things. I'm absolutely sure they want to make The Batman Part 2 because the first film made a lot of money and because the Penguin series had viewership, quality, awards, and made money. Even last year, they were trying to push Matt Reeves to make a second season of The Penguin. So how can it be that in 6 months, people change their minds to the point of not wanting to make a second season of The Penguin or The Batman Part 2? Of course, there must be some discontent. Now, you stop recording and give up on this money, which, now let's face it, is easy money because it's a Batman movie. I doubt it very much. And the problem with all of this is that people's lives go on, DC goes on, Robert Pattinson goes on, so nobody can wait for the rest of their lives for Matt Reeves to finish the script. It's natural for big actors like Robert Pattinson and Colin Farrell to want to take on big projects, especially Dune Messiah, which is supposed to be Denis Villeneuve's big film, sequel to Dune Part 2, which was excellent. So I don't see any problem with Robert Pattinson wanting to participate in that film, and I don't think this indicates that the Batman film won't happen. Also, because there's still room to work with. But understand, we're not saying he's replacing one project on his schedule with another. He's actually just filling a gap in his schedule that wasn't there. Besides that, he's an actor. He can't wait for the Batman script to finish before starting another film. And of course, he will always be called to do another movie. So there, between July and September or October, he can shoot Dune, and that gives him enough time to relax and enjoy his vacation in November without doing anything. In December, if he wants, or January, he can film The Batman. So I don't see how this Dune project would interfere with the Batman project, which is for the end of the year. Another thing is we don't know how the filming dynamics of Dune will be. He might manage to film all those scenes in just a month. So saying that Dune's filming will interfere with the schedule for The Batman seems exaggerated. And look, I see that some people are worried about the movie not being released. There's always news saying The Batman might be replaced by The Brave and the Bold in 2027. I think it's impossible for them to cancel this film, which already has an established universe, cast actors, and 99% of the script ready, especially a Batman movie, one of the most known characters in the world. So even if the movie takes time, I'm sure they'll make The Batman Part 2 and The Batman Part 3. I have no doubt about that. They'll probably start filming in December or January next year. If Matt Reeves can't finish the script for The Batman Part 2 because of personal issues, it's because those issues are significant. I've also seen some people, Joe, believing this movie will be canceled. Despite my concerns about the current situation with The Batman Part 2, I still think we need to respect Matt Reeves because he's the only one who started this script and needs to finish it. And look, we're still in the first quarter of the year. Do you think he doesn't have time to finish this script? Look how many months are left in the year. I still think he has more than enough time to finish the script and give time for the actors and production team to prepare for filming. So saying this movie will be canceled seems exaggerated. I seriously doubt DC or Warner would give up such easy money from the Batman franchise, so it seems unlikely they'd cancel it. All right, everyone, those were the updates we had on the Batman Part 2 situation. Comment below what you think about this. Do you think The Batman is taking too long or might be canceled? And don't forget to click that button and subscribe for more content like this. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.